All right, so most of you guys know Landr as being the online mastering company, and they've been doing this for a very long time, and they were pretty much the first online mastering company that was presented to the masses and that everybody was using. But over the course of time, they have developed a few really good plugins. And now they have developed a stem separation plugin, but this one is a little bit different than the other ones, and this one might be one of the best ones. So let's go ahead and check this out and see what's up.
Bolo!
Now, we all know there's a whole bunch of stem separation plugins. A lot of programs have integrated stem separation into them as well. So there's definitely no shortage of stem separation type of plugins and utilities. But we all know that all of the stem separation plugins and features in these separate programs are not equal. Some have newer technology and some have retained some old technology. So sometimes the stems don't really separate the way they need to separate. However, when Landr developed their newest stem separation plugin, they've used AudioShake's award-winning AI technology. Now, with Landr using AudioShake's AI technology, this plugin can deliver some really good results and separate the sounds much better than some of the older technology that some of these other companies are using. Now, the good thing about this plugin is that it works in all of the major DAWs. So all you got to do is just open up your DAW, open up the plugin, register it, and you're pretty much done. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna open up the plugin, and I have 2 audio samples that I'm going to use inside of Landr stem separation plugin. Now, I've used these samples before in other stem separation videos. That way, if you guys wanna go back and kind of check and see how they sound, you guys can, do that. However, I'm gonna use these samples inside of Landr stem separation plugin, and we're gonna see how good it separates them. Now, the reason why I chose these samples is because they are a little tricky to separate, and I want you to see how good this Landr stem separation plugin is. So without me talking so much, let's go ahead and open up Logic Pro 11, and let's see how this Landr stem separation plugin does on these audio samples. All right, so we're in Logic Pro 11, and let's go ahead and load up the new Landr stems, and let's load this up. And as you guys can see, it is a very simple plugin. All you have to do is drag and drop. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to minimize this because I like the way you can do this now with the Apple stuff. You can just minimize that. And I'm going to go right here to music, and I'm going to go to this sample right here. All right, sounds good. Let's go ahead and drag it and drop it right in here. And it's doing its thing. All right. And this is real time. And they have everything done. And let me go ahead and just resize this back out real quick. So we got everything in here right now, and we have everything stemmed out, and we're going to listen to all of the stems individually. So this is the whole thing right here. All right, sounds good. So let's go ahead and hear the vocals by themselves, and let's see how that sounds. Not bad, not bad. Let's go ahead and listen to these drums real quick. Okay, not bad at all. Let's go and listen to the bass. All right, that's actually really good with that bass. And let's hear all the others, which is like the melodic parts and everything. that's real good. That is really good. That's a really good job on that. And, you know, you can actually take each one of these parts individually, or you can download all of the stems. And what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna download all of them real quick. Now, once you click on the actual download, it gives you this little tab right here. And then all you gotta do is just drag and drop this stuff right up in here. And then it's gonna ask you, do you wanna create new tracks or use existing tracks? I'm just gonna do create new tracks, and then we could do that. And then bam, that's all you have to do. It's done, and everything is stemmed out and it's ready to go. And then you can go ahead and put this on the desired tempo you wanted. I think it was at 120. And then from there, you can use the tools inside of whatever DAW you're using to, you know, to manipulate these stems if you want. And they sound amazing, to tell you the truth. All right, so that sample sounded really good, but let's go ahead and try to see how this sounds on another sample and see if it can separate those stems just as good as it did on this last sample. All right, so we have another instance of Landr stems. Let's go ahead and minimize this again. All right, so we got that minimized, and let's go ahead and try this one. All right, let's go ahead and drag this over. All right, it's taking a little long on this one. And I know some of y'all are looking at my drive right there where it says these nuts. Yeah, that way, you know, nobody won't try to steal your hard drive if you take it to a studio, because, you know, who wants to take these nuts? All right, so we got the stems in here, and here's how the whole sample sounds. All right, so let's go ahead and hear these vocals by themselves.
We gotta slow it down, slow it down.
Not bad, not bad. Let's hear the drums. Sound good. Let's go and hear the bass. Nice, nice. Let's go and hear the others, which is, of course, the melodic parts. I did a really good job on that. Really good job. And just like the last sample, if you want to go ahead and download all the stems, just go ahead and press that button right there. And then what you can do is you can take it and just swing it right on into the program, create new tracks, and then there we go. And the cool thing with like Logic and everything is when you have all this stuff in here, if you want to like break up or like resample any one of the parts, the cool thing with Logic is, say for instance, the other part right here, I can just actually take this part and just drag it right here, and I can drag it into a quick sampler, and then now it has it in a quick sampler. And then from there, if I wanted to splice it up, I can splice it up, and then I can actually do it by equal divisions if I wanted to. And now I can have it in equal divisions, and then I can just go ahead and sample it and do certain things that I want to do with it. It's amazing what you can do with technology these days. That ain't too bad. Ain't too bad. So if you guys want to go ahead and pick up this plugin, I will have a link in the video description. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something from it. And like I always say, peace out.